You ever get bidder's anxiety? Is that a thing? So I snagged this Creality K1C pretty cheap as a non-repair from eBay. Well, there it is. Let's get it open and see what it looks like. I purchased this hoping that whatever was wrong with it would be cheap enough or easy enough to fix to get it running like new again. It's got some schmutz. So, let's just see how that went. Well, the door is shattered, of course. So that's cool. Real nice packing here. Couldn't be bothered to frickin' put some foam on the door. It's just asking too much. Awesome. I find it hard to believe that a company that sells a bunch of these doesn't know how to pack the freaking door. You've sold a bunch of these and you just thought, hey, throw it in the box. One piece of foam on the bottom, that should help. That's irritating. Well, aside from the door being smashed, let's see if this thing even works. Looks like whoever had this owned a cat. Turned right on. What a mess. What the shit? In retrospect, I probably should have cleaned all the glass before powering it on, but I was so frustrated with the poor packing and just the broken door in general that I didn't really even care. Oh, here we go. Reset to default. Right here, I chose to restore the system to default. And since I didn't have the USB drive, I chose to save the recent and stored prints, because one of them is a side spool holder that I might end up printing. Anyway, I let the restore run and eventually made it to the setup where I set up my Wi-Fi. But before going any further, I decided this is probably a good time to clean all the glass. Well, as much as I could see anyway. Alright, I'm at the self-check. Says it'll take around 11 minutes. So be back in 11 minutes. I didn't think about the fan. I didn't even consider the big part cooling fan having glass in it. So when the heating test started, I mean, glass just shot all over the bed, all over the bottom, pretty much everything that I had just cleaned up. So that was fun. I didn't even think about there being glass stuck in that fan. It shot out all over the bed. It's leveling now. I'm gonna clean all that crap up, take the fan off and clean it out. Then I'll do a test print. Hopefully that works. Be right back. Alright, this thing is absolutely cruddy. I've got some Sani cloths. I'm gonna just wipe it all down because there's snot and boogers all over this thing. And I've got to take the side panels off just to wipe the glass dust and the friggin' get the chunks of glass out of there. So I may as well just do it all. And just get it all cleaned out. I'm assuming all these screws take the side panels off. I'm no genius, but that would be my guess. Just to show you how much glass is in these side panels. That all just fell out when I took the bottom screws out. So let me get the rest of these. There's more glass I get to clean out. I gotta check out that fan blade because I found some pieces of plastic and I don't know if that's from something on the door or if it's freaking fan parts. So that's gonna be fun. Well, that didn't take long to figure out. It's fan parts. Where the hell do I even get this fan? I just realized that the plastic is still on this side. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Don't ask me why. Peel it off. I'll peel it off when this is all done and working. How's that? When I say there's glass everywhere, I mean it's everywhere. I'm trying to pick it out because my little handheld vacuum isn't strong enough. I don't have a shop vac. So that's fun. As soon as I get this out, I'm going to test print something. I'm going to use the fan, the big blower fan anyway. I mean, it's already busted. What can I do? Break it? Yeah, I'll be back. So here's what happens when I try to extrude. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's all clogged up. Some kind of schmutz. nozzle off. If they knew you had to take this off to change the nozzle, why would they put glue on it? Right now, I'm hoping that this nozzle being clogged is the only reason someone sent this printer back. I tried to get the stuck filament to flow out with a heat gun because nothing else I tried would work. I couldn't even get those little poker, like guitar string things, to go through the tip of the nozzle. Even after about 10 minutes of constant heat from the heat gun, it just barely got less clogged. You'll see here. Nozzle heats up quick. It's already at 280. See what happens when I try to feed some filament. Something's happening. It's still skipping. I did get a black glob out. See what happens at 300. Still locking. Well, calling it a night. I got a new nozzle coming. I hope it's the nozzle. This extruder is cheap too if I absolutely have to get another one of these. It was skipping. I'm trying to take it off tomorrow. I'm tired. My back hurts. I'm trying to look at it tomorrow, I guess, and right now I'm going to bed. I got the new nozzle, but first I want to look in the extruder, make sure nothing's messed up in there. That's easy enough. There's 2 screws and then 1 screw. So let me knock the camera around first. You just lift it up and back, and that comes right out. I should be able to take just this off. And that can just sit there. What I'm trying to do, if you can see that, any of these teeth, I've seen if any of them have any plastic stuck in them or if they're damaged. That one looks good. I would say this is perfectly fine. My unprofessional opinion. Put this back together. Just like that. Put them screws back in and we'll meet up at the nozzle. I thought this was pretty cool. They give you your nozzle in a little test tube. Kind of neat. They also give you this thermal grease to put around this collar here. So I'm gonna do that right now. Probably use too much, but I think it'll be alright. The nozzle is up at 240. Let's see if we can get it to extrude. Well, all I've done so far is push the filament in. Let's go ahead and extrude. Look at there. Alright, let me get this put back together and then try to print a benchy, see what happens. If I had to guess, I would say this nozzle was clogged with glue. Before I started wiping this, it was like a 1/16 of an inch caked glue. And there's still a lot on there. It doesn't look like it because it's all wet, but that would be my guess. And the only reason I think that is because my dad used to do that to his printers all the time. Put way too much glue and then it gets scraped up into the nozzle. Just a theory. Let's get this benchy going. Printing. And just kicked in the overdrive. I don't have it balanced very well, so this probably won't be the prettiest benchy. Still happy that it's working. And there we go. That's one benchy. Alright, I'm really happy that this printer is working. And this benchy turned out pretty good considering how I have the printer just kind of half on the table. With the filament spool on the back, it was just too thick for my desk. That's why I want to move the spool holder to the side. Plus it'll be easier to change spools that way. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this video. I appreciate it if you made it this far. Come back for part 2. I'm going to see if I can get a replacement door from the eBay seller, or at least a partial refund. And I'll grab the aftermarket door from TH3D for about, I think it's 25 bucks. Also in the next video, I'm going to root this printer and see if I can get mainsail running on it, which from what I've seen is pretty easy. I've grown used to using mainsail now, and this Creality clipper, it's pretty limited, so I definitely want to upgrade. Also, the replacement blower fan should be here soon, so that will be shown as well, being replaced in the next video. And I'm also going to print a few upgrades to hopefully make this machine look and work a lot nicer. But for now, I'll leave you with a quick time-lapse of that benchy printing. And that's all I've got for you today. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. I appreciate you tuning in. Catch you in the next one. And as always, have the best day ever.